This is my current server.
It's bottlenecking like mad. The RAM is completely full and is thermal throttling. So how do I fix this? Simple answer. This is my old computer. It's an i7 from 2016. Compared to the laptop that is my current server, it is technically weaker, but due to the fact that this is a desktop PC, desktop processor, it should not thermal throttle as quickly. Also, I should be able to add 32 GB of RAM rather than the 16 GB, which seem to be a very limiting factor. Amazing. Oh, that thermal paste is fucked. No wonder it was underperforming. I do hope that this will be able to take away all of this thermal paste that does not feel fluid anymore. But in case it won't, I will get something to wipe it off. Here we are. Now I'm gonna try to take this away with This is insane. Amazing. But I believe this is good enough to apply more. Now to put the cooler back on. Remember to tighten the screws of a cooler in a cross pattern and keep gradually increasing torque. This is to equally distribute pressure over the core and to make sure that the thermal paste is used effectively. Now this is as tight as I can get it, and I just checked. There does not seem to be any thermal paste leaking out, and I cannot tighten it any further. So I believe that this should be fine. I really do hope so. Now some people might have noticed that besides a core there is absolutely nothing on this motherboard. So we are going to have to fix that, of course. Now, what do we tackle first? I suppose RAM would do. But where have I left my RAM? I knew it was somewhere. This is 32 GB of 2400. Now, this is not the packaging for this RAM. Need it anymore now. 4 yummy sticks. 4 usually works too, but more is better. Now with the RAM installed, we of course need some storage. For that I have picked up a cheap 512 GB SSD. Although it might be impossible to open. Well, this was harder than it needed to be. But we now do have our stick of SSD. It does also seem to have heat shielding on it, which is quite nice as there is nothing on this motherboard to cool this down. And it goes in right here. The only thing missing now is technically a graphics card, but I do not need a graphics card since this processor has integrated graphics. Also missing is a power supply. Now that is also easily fixed, as I have laying around an old power supply from a friend, a Corsair RM750X. Now it does have a significant hum to it, and it is possible that this will break in the future. This only goes here. This goes here because there is no other place for it to go. Probably this way around. Now I do believe this is everything we need. I also found this piece. I'm sure it's not important. I have no idea where it came from. Oh, I know, that was packaging. Oops. Really all that's left to do is to power on and see if it boots. These 2 pins right here will be for turning on the machine. Now I will try to turn on the PC. The power supply was off. Bruh. Try again. Oh, forgetting something. The cables are rubbing on the fan, that's not good. That's something. Now let's change. HDMI. Do we have an output? There is no operating system on there, nothing, so it should go straight to BIOS, which it doesn't. Great. Yes! We have an image. So something is not good, which now means this janky setup needs to get even jankier as I need to get a keyboard. So let's put this here. That'll do. Maybe we shove everything over a bit. Yes, very good. Amazing positioning here because I feel like. Now I'm turning on the PC. I will need to press enter and we should get a result. Yes, alright, there is nothing. And I need to somehow get into the BIOS. Can I escape my way out of here? This is also going hyperspeed right now. Did not even know it could go this fast. Let's turn it off. Enter and F10. Hell yes, we're in BIOS. Yeah, the CPU fan is working. There is just no other fan, which probably makes the PC very unhappy.
So I did a bit of research and found out that on this motherboard, because it is so proprietary to HP, the fan will always go to 100% no matter what you do, simply because the original operating system is not on the PC. So I bought a new fan that is extremely quiet, but that will only be installed sometime later in the video. So for now, we have to deal with extremely loud fan noises. Let's go install an operating system on this PC. Now let's plug in our USB drive into this here USB. Why? Because I felt like it. And now we can install the server. I have managed to get in use the desktop environment on the server running on my main PC, and all it took was this command right here while in the admin using the creative function. So now I will be installing the Minecraft server on here. Installing a server from this point on is relatively straightforward, but of course different for every game. Some games have a dedicated server you can launch over Steam, but for Minecraft this is a different story. If you are interested in how I set up my servers, there are of course many different ways to doing it, but if you want to see my server, let me know and I will make a video about this. I bought a new fan. I am hoping that this fan will be much quieter at its max speed of 2000 RPM rather than 4500. I will however still have to spoof the other two fans as to be able to start this PC without pressing enter every single time. Now let's get the old one off and then a new one on there and we shall see if it is any quieter. This is the noise. If you are back here, you pretty much cannot hear it. And it's spinning at around 1800 RPM, it looks like it. I do believe this is even quieter than my laptop server was, my old one. But now I will be hooking up the Ethernet back to it and looking at the temperatures. Looking at the sensors of the server, we can see they are just the same as they were before. The core is around 30 degrees, which is very acceptable. I don't know how it will perform under load, But I suppose I should test that out and then we'll see if I have to remove this adapter and make it spin a bit faster for a bit more air. Now running a stress test right now on the server in this browser. I don't know if this is a good stress test or not, but I know it's doing something because we can see the temperatures rising. I will look at the core usage now. There we go, we have logged into the server again. And now in overview, I should be seeing, alright, so yes, this is the CPUs are at their maximum right now with the stress test. And they are reaching degrees of about 65, which is just splendid. That is absolutely not a problem. Therefore, I don't think I have to take out this adapter. I can leave it at this speed and I will let it run now for another 5 minutes or something, and then we shall see.
So what I've done is I 3D printed one.
This is a design I found on Printables by Neon Blue. There will be a link in the description to this model.
I have also printed these parts out of ABS because it is possible that a PC can get a bit hotter and I did not want them to melt instantly. This took about 8 hours overall to print and I have no idea how to put it together because I have a single reference image to go off of here. Alright, so I have figured out the orientation of this and I have decided to use these little heatset inserts because I managed to find some decent length screws as well. Now I have never done this before, but it can't be that hard, can it? I will be doing this one first. I believe this should be good to then push it in like this. Okay, so while I'm pressing the button, it will be heating up. Bruh! It has successfully been placed. Nice. My first heatset insert has been inserted. Now I have just got to do this a lot more times.
This is the state now. Screwing in these pieces was an absolute pain, but I'm trying to get the power supply mounted right now. Okay, so I have one screw in of the power supply and the other screw holes don't line up. So I'm going to use zip ties, of course. Yeah, nah, it don't fit. I'm not sure yet. Running, it is now time to recover some of the old server data from my old server, which in theory should not be as bad because this PC, despite this, still works fine. 34 gigabytes to get transferred. This might take some time. There you have it, folks. A Minecraft server that still does not have an on button. Yet it runs beautifully. You might have noticed I have added a graphics card by now, because there has been a mod release for Minecraft Fabric which allows chunk loading to be GPU accelerated. Adding the graphics card was not really a challenge, as the slots up here make it very easy from this case, and adding a cable wasn't really a challenge either. It does work and it is running beautifully still.